Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Selviawati and I'm from HK22B class and I'm from the Law Department. In the research text about buying and selling land privately in the village of Bojonggede, Sukabumi. First of all, I would like to thank you, the lecturer, who has given me the opportunity to explain about the research segment for this session. Okay, I am here to convey the material that I have analyzed about buying and selling the first sale and purchase of land under the hands of this is a sale and purchase regarding a plot of land that is carried out without involving an authorized official. According the sale and purchase of land under the hands is a sale and purchase between the seller and the buyer as evidenced by a receipt signed by the parties. Okay, let's go straight to the explanation. First, we'll start with the abstract. Okay, in this abstract, we have execution of registration done by landship, but in reality, there are still practice of land sale which has not certificate approach method applied. In this research is method juridis sociologis. Specification of research applied in descriptive analysis. Method applied in data analysis is qualitative method. That is by explaining what which there is in the execution attribute. To law and regulation rule apply. Transaction of land sale underhand, for example, on the basis of each other belief. Truth as of receive set and truth kepala desa. Effort done by government of countryside that public do not make transaction of sale underhand. Government desa urges that public to register the land ground prescribed by the regulation that is Peraturan Pemerintahan Nomor 24 Tahun 1997 about land registry. Okay, we have go to the next slide. In introduction, in Indonesia, land has an important meaning for life the people, especially in the country of Indonesia using the legal origin of land organizing of customary law. In the context of irrational national development, soil function will be of increasing importance with continued increase in the number of people who all need land for settlement. Now, we enter the research method that I'm looking for. We have what about the land that has been purchased but does not have a certificate? And what is the factor of buying and selling land under the hands? It's still being enforced in the village of Bojonggede, Sukabumi. Okay, we got the result. And there's one question. What more if you make a transaction without using the land sale and purchase it from the PPAT? So get ready to not be able to create a certificate of ownership. The most dangerous risk of buying and selling land without certificate is a dispute. This is very common in various cases. If we have bought a plot of land, especially by just buying and selling underground, it would be better for us to make a direct certificate to become legal evidence such as an AGB. AGB is legal proof of land buying and selling activities made through PPAT or sub-district local. To avoid the risk of buying and selling land without a certificate, we must change the name of ownership and make a certificate of ownership at BPN. SHM, its left is a certificate of high-level ownership. Okay, let's the discussion. Buying and selling of land under the hands is buying and selling of piece of land that is carried out without involving a terrorist official according to law. Buying and selling land under the hands of this in sale purchase, but between the seller and the buyer evidenced by a receipt signed by the parties. The legal consequence of the sale and purchase of land under the hands is that the sale and purchase is legal according to law. The strength of proof of the private sale and purchase certificate is weak because there is an opportunity to be denied, and the private sale and purchase agreement cannot be used as a basis for registering the transfer of land right to the office land because it does not comply with the provisions of Pasal 37 Ayat 1 Government Regulation Number 24 of 1997 concerning land registration. Okay, well, we enter the closing part of this research. So the conclusion is, okay, this research was conducted in the district of Bojongkonteng, Sukabumi, more specifically two villages in the Cibodas district were taken as research object, namely Cibodas village and Bojongkonteng village in Indonesia. Land has an important meaning for people live, especially in the country of Indonesia, using the law of the origin for land originating from customary law. With the encouraging community need for land, it will encourage and increase in land buying and selling activities as a form of the process of transferring land right. What's more, if you make a transaction without using the land sale and purchase deed from the PPAT, in Bojongkonteng village, they still use customary law in their area, even though at the time the sale and purchase agreement was not complete by a valid certificate or evidence. Selling or buying is done only with witness and receipt. Buying and selling land is the process of transferring owner right to a plot and land from the seller to the buyer, which is different from buying and selling land in general, because in buying and selling land you have to carry out the land registration process to change the data and return the name on the land certificate. Buying and selling land according to customary law is the act of handing over a plot of land from the seller to the buyer forever, with which the seller gets a sum of money from the purchase price of the land. Okay, that's enough of my explanation. I wanted to thank you so much for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you next time. Bye-bye.